that just doesn't really interest you.
That was a beauty. I didn't know that one.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Broken that one down.
All the idea of getting.
It's a matter of discarding instead of getting.
Yeah.
Discarding all the concepts.
You have a few favourite quotes, don't you?
Conventionally taken them in. Like you've heard the one, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery.
Mm.
Well, let's break that down. Yesterday is his story.
Yes, his story.
Tomorrow is a mystery, my story.
Me story.
Yeah.
That's yours. Yes, that's really fun. Extremely aggressive and not letting her to even log in. Rohan.
Enjoy it at home.
Rohan says.
Nobody would hear that.
Yeah, that's I don't know which stage of the relationship when you actually do these things in front of each other.
That was the spontaneous.
You are the family.
Crook thoughts.
Yes, yes.
It'll come right out the other end.
That's such a good analogy. Yes, take a negative. I don't think I ever heard that story. Mahasamadhi of what is it? Is it the waking up from the dream?
No, that's his death. Well,
adding more stillness.
Yeah. Claiming the stillness.
My stillness is it's not yours. For
wherever it might be.
Wherever, Saturday night, wherever you are, Sunday day here.
Enjoy.
Lots of love and lots of love.
Enjoy. Joyousness is
yes,
expressing.
It's a natural state.
Yeah.
Jolly.
Does that contain all these thoughts, feelings, and emotion? Is there a motor in it that's saying, beat my heart, taking a breath?
Yeah.
Give it a couple of rubs of the genie might appear. Polish. Yeah, I can't rush in from anywhere. It's always there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just the obstacles that kind of...
To you, you take it from him and utilise it. He's offering it to you.
Yes, yes.
And then the vision is the abyss.
He will... I want. I want.
You take the chit out of the show that beautiful dress off.
Aww.
hanging up by the balls for a week or two, I wouldn't.
Story. Life. Inside the story. Life a story. No one exists, but only existence. Get your no mind out of the gutter.
Rough. What would it be in? Could you take it out of the absolute? And cut it up into millions, myriads and myriads of things. One I like to quote too, because it's going on all around, like 99% seeming ages by seeming others. Oh,
oh come on.
Why should I disturb what's going on there?
But they were really sweet, contemplating for a moment of interrupting you and putting it in the relevant place, but I never want to.
Can I be bored if you haven't got a label on it?
That's right, yeah.
It's just a word.
Of the same pie.
Exactly.
Beautiful. That is so fun and creative. Yeah, all pieces of the same pie. Even more than the pieces, we kind of...
And the pie's got the sauce to go with it.
Yeah, yeah. Good point. Yeah, just... As long as they pay, he's got people coming to Airbnb today, and he doesn't know he's gonna make it. And yes, Byron, I do the cooking. That's why Bob is 6 years younger after 6 years of being with me than he was before. I make sure the cooking is healthy, although Dean is sometimes sinning a little bit, bringing some garlic sausage for Bob. He loves it. Yes.
You've just about battered me to death.
Oh.
Get the habit of dozing off. Boom.
Can I answer that?
No relationship, it's one.
No relation is one. And
It's one essence.
mm,
The knowing is just a vibration or a throb or a pulse that's appearing in there, cognising emptiness.
yes, one way.
Got no intention of saying
No intention of talking about intention. It is.
too much of it.
Can you get too much of nothing? While the me takes itself so seriously.
Well, who can say anything about it?
Who can say anything about it?
Is me going to say something? I'll be in the same boat. There'll be no me trying to point out that there's a me.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they say open your mouth and the Father will smile. The phenomenal manifestation. You want to remind us what's the phenomenal manifestation?
Go on, you've got to
Aww.
come on.
Yes, so everything that we interpret, we project outside and interpret as something that
The
yes.
way is beyond language. For instance, there's no yesterday, no tomorrow, no today.
The way is beyond language. That is such a one. They say they invite you to keep going.
Go where?
Did you want to contribute something, Peter?
Oh no, not really. Not right this moment. Yeah.
Oh.
The void is not no thing.
Avoid him like a plague. He's a visitor from the void. Very Australian sailor type of a language. Mic off, Bob. And oops, sorry, darling. Sorry.
Pull half a yard of beard out with it.
Yes, I did actually. Sorry. So, anyone would like to? Dude. Yeah, they call each other dude for a lifetime.
What's wrong with right now if you don't think?
Mm.
Maybe he's gone if I don't think about it.
That's an.
Yeah.
Need it or want it?
Well,
She wants it or she needs it.
in it there are no conclusions.
Yeah. But I would like also highlight what. So do you have fewer thoughts than you had when you were drinking? When you were completely crazy and completely locked up in the mind?
I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, the question is, there is asking, how do we surrender? And Byron answering, by resisting more. Which is really do the justice, can it?
I'm not far behind her.
You gotta outlive her first, then we're gonna talk about it. Anyway, would anyone thirst of it? How to be a master of manifestation?
Could, if the manifestation wasn't there, who would there be that could be master of it?
Yeah.
If everything appears as the content of space.
I think the question is a little. Surprisingly, Tanya didn't answer. Have occupational health and safety issues. Yes. One of the chairs broke down.
You can be the chair tester.
Nobody got hurt.
This is my new job now, so testing on.
We've only got one in there.
We're here because of the money.
Because of the money.
Said really
Because of
good
money.
thing.
The whole key to everything.
Ultimate
Speak for
truth.
yourself.
We know that we are. That we know.
Move over, George.
Am I going to the corner there? Okay.
Well, it would
How many
come.
1,000 steps are you doing, Bob?
I'm lucky if I make 10.
1,000?
No.
And you're alive. You're fine. You're happy. You're relaxed.
Yeah.
You're fulfilled.
Before, it might have been a bit of fear of going to the other place.
Homicide or genocide of the entire species. Nowhere to go. What is the 4-liners, Bob, of yours? Nowhere to go? No.
Nothing to do, nothing to be, nowhere to go, nothing to see.
Yeah, that's it. It doesn't mean that you're never gonna move a step ahead. You're going. How lovely.
Good thinking.
This is a cosmic joke.
Well, she can't remember her birth. How do you think she's going to remember death?
He doesn't even want to remember death. He wants to remember what is after death, when
Yeah,
the brain
well,
is gone.
How can there be an after?
Yeah.
That. Why did I not start Facebook in 2001? Making
He can come again.
If it's this, there is not two. There is only one reflection in many different forms and shapes. And thank you, Nat. Peter, would you like to say something? Depression. You're gonna comment on that now.
And I get over all the bruises.
She loves you. For the meeting.
Stop it.
Yeah, that was acting. Connecting with others, setting boundaries.
Or I got in
Fight with it for over half a decade.
Stop it.
And British Julia says, thank you, Jane, beautiful. Oh, Jonathan says, thank you, beautiful. Yeah, it'll be cheaper too. Yes, when you recognize that that whole business, that whole industry is it's just the way the wheel spins. And you see that this is the way...
Who do you?
Sailor Bob's greatest hits available.
On Bandcamp. and we have few songs. He's so touched.
Oh,
Nothing wrong with a foot massage, mate.
Yes, so that he gets. But that's a different sort of devotion. That's not. If the cop was being a dick, a different approach may have been required. Yep.
Exactly.
And JB says, love ya Bob and Kat and everyone. And Byron says, what kind of cake do you serve with the tea? Yeah, the good answer, Byron, is who cares? Who is asking? But that's a valid question. What's your favorite cake? Fucking enlightened, bald head. That's your dude, John. And you see it. And that same light is also blazing with... That's beautiful, John. Thank you.
who's that?
That's John.
John in there.
Yeah. It's all that.
That's right.
Thank you for that.
You want to add something to it?
Well, if you don't put the label on sadness, is it sadness? If you don't put the label fear on it, is it fear? It's just as it is.
More shit in it. On multiple levels. But that is a story too. While life is not in the story, it is in the moment as it unfolds. Explain that? How they neither exist nor they don't.
I did.
You did. Guilty.
I told you.
Yeah.
You see a reflection in the mirror or an image in the mirror.
Yep.
Can you grasp the image?
Mm.
You can't say it's not there. They're all ahead of me. I come last. Cats win.
No. No, you're the center of the universe. You've done your job, yes.
Good job.
My cards, they're your cards.
Well, not one pointer of them is mine. They're all yours. Yeah, they actually, yes. Not from words. So you were not convincing.
But that was a good insight, but we're taking the words chicken shit and putting more importance into them, seeing it was an insight, a recognition of how things were.
Celebration of Sophia cake. No, actually we have something better than Sophia cake. Yes, so thank you everyone. That's beautiful, Bridget. And yes, a lot of us can say that. Beautiful, yes. The gratitude is the sweetest form of love, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Say it and feel more. Hopefully we'll say it in no time.
Yes, I remember the birthday, Bob.
Happy
Thanks, everyone.
birthday. Have ever been like that or will ever do is it's amazing. And when the attention is freed from the mind, the attention which is that light of your own mind, the Buddha light, the Buddha nature, the attention when it is not engaged, that one creates the serotonin shock which kills the machinery there. It can't exist. It can have a sample of Satchitananda, you want to elaborate on that? Satchitananda, the reality.
What about it?
What about it?
Existence, consciousness.
You answer that?
Well, what are they believing in?
Yeah, she doesn't say. And she has no beliefs whatsoever. Look at her big belly. So yes, definitely question the beliefs, but it may just happen the way it happens. It's just
Duality, that's duality.
Duality, yeah, absolutely.
I knew it.
Yeah, that's Bob's brother's son, who happens to have the same name. Exactly what makes Bob so happy when it happens. Yes, and everyone here as well. So thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. To connect with I am. Is there a simpler way to connect with I am?
Nothing simpler than
When,
that.
yes. There is no way to disconnect from it. It's a delete button for clarity. Oh my God. Yeah, you got to write your pointers in a book. I'll buy it. Please. Price it as much as you want. They are brilliant. But it's pure. Yeah. And self-centeredness, selfishness, self-will run riot, and suffering connected with being energy. Bob, give us a burst.
Blank at the moment.
Blank.
Well, I was.
Yes, well, please say something.
Well, we all on about space. We think space is empty as nothing, so we'll ignore that and go, oh, one, it's the same, isn't it?
But you're not experiencing sense of inadequacy and self-pity and poor me story anymore, do you? You know, suffering, psychological...
I can't measure it.
A minute or a day, because for most
Not very
people
long.
it's a decade. Beautiful, thank you. And Laura says the map is not the territory. And Vivek says words can deceive, but not silence. Yeah, so that's that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for lively investigation.
Thank you, Kat. Thanks, everyone.
Think back what was... what was touching your heart the most about the spiel? Anyone wants to start? Could be it. Thank you. Religious cousin. It's entertaining.
Who was it?
Thank you, MJ. That his friends, especially those who lost few teeth, weren't too happy.
What are you telling my story for?
It's a great example. It's a beautiful example. And anyone...
I had no intention of doing that, but if I stayed there, I'd have shifted a lot of you.
Explosion. We have a comment. Yeah, did you want to add something? No? Yeah, okay. Get off that. Maybe decomposing the corpse.
Something hits him. He jumps up and he's just about to abuse it all. He looks in the other boat, there's no one there. Or the one about the jack. But I can't tell you that one, that's a bit rough.
Why not? Of course you can. You're a sailor.
Well, a lot of people here are not. But a lot of you heard it anyway. Thank you.
And thank you for all the questions.
When I took on the capacity of reading, I believed I was doing this and doing that. Yeah.
That's a
And I
good
turned out...
example. Yeah, well, okay. That's how. Yeah, especially people who you are very familiar with. So that was, that's the Mr. Parkinson with us. Out and making it available for those who are.
Thanks, Bob.
You feel the deepening of maturation, you know, in a way.
Well, if I felt it, there'd be somebody feeling it.
Yeah, you were talking about stabilization.
Yeah, well, it stabilises itself.
Yes.
As Jane was saying, it settles down after the storm, things settle down.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally, if you run around the block, you know, you puff for a while. What happens?
Yeah.
Don't keep doing it, it'll settle down.
Mm-hmm.
I just was saying, what Bill was talking about the you.
Yeah. Yeah, the one that is unsure.
That's why the ram jumped over the cliff when he heard the Beatles sing, "There'll never be another you."
Yeah. Oh, who wants to know is another way of putting it. Innovation or problem solving. But thank you for your question. This is elaborate. Elaborate.
Elaborate on life.
Because it's really...
Garden variety.
Well, I think it's stated also.
Well, life is ever fresh, ever new, transient, it's constantly changing. Why wouldn't? Wouldn't be life.
Yeah. You want to say anything?
Oh, I've said enough, I think. I can say more if you like, but plenty of you here got things to say. Come on, Jamie, you can give people for those who have no preferences.
And space have
Love
no
and hate,
preference.
both absent. Everything's clear and undisguised.
Yeah. Space have no preferences, but it doesn't mean that the body will not